Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Tainy. I'm from Puerto Rico, and I'm a proud Latinx artist. The song Un Dia, One Day is a special one for me in my career. Making it happen was a little journey. Like, I knew that the beat always has something to it. Finally, somebody connected with it. Then, at the same time, Balvin was in LA when I was creating the idea. So he jumped into it and went like straightforward. Little by little, the pieces started coming together. Like, we thought about Dua Lipa. Later on Bad Bunny comes in. So it was like all the planets like aligning at a certain moment, and I'm glad that people really connected with the song. Puerto Rico, we get a lot of influences from the States, so I was a huge like rap fan, rock, all those influences came together at the time when I started to like try to create my own sound. So to have a little bit of like what Linkin Park meant to me at the beginning, what like Dr. Dre and Timbaland were doing in the Neptunes at the production, and seeing how I can merge like all those little worlds with what Puerto Rico was happening in music-wise at the moment, I think is what helped me create my sound and helped me be in this position today. I like to do exciting music.
I need the dollars, so just beat it up like piñata.
At the beginning, when the first idea came about, I wasn't part of the picture. They already had the sample, which is the I Like It sample, and they wanted to do something with it, but they wanted to translate it into the hip hop world, like the more commercial world. I started to create like all the drum patterns and like the bass lines. The hook was the final thing that was done, I think a couple of days before the video was shot. I always felt it had something special. I never thought it would be like the Hot 100, like #1. And the day that it happened, Balvin had a concert here in Miami, and we went to the concert and we went to eat. That's when we get like the news that just like hit #1. So, to be with him at the same time and like just feel like, man, we made something that like we never dreamed of like achieving. Highlighting songs on the Billboard chart, that's probably like our area of achieving a #1 or something. But to do it at the Hot 100 is something that was mind blowing, and it opened up the doors of like knowing that if we put our effort into it, it's something that's achievable. So it was a special one. The ones that really like stick to me are like the early ones. You're just a kid with a dream at your house trying to like see if you can make something that people will like feel good about and say that you did a good job. So for me, like getting into those first sessions, seeing Wisin y Yandel too, like who for me were like the biggest thing like ever. And them saying like, yo, this kid is dope. Like he's still a little kid, but he can do his things. Meeting Daddy Yankee for the first time after he like laid out Barrio Fino. And those early days to me, those are the ones that really stand out and help me be prepared like going forward to like any sessions, like now being in the studio with Rosalia or like Bad Bunny or Selena Gomez or, Dua Lipa, just having the right mindset and the right approach to it. One that I really feel proud of was working with Héctor El Father and Wisin y Yandel on El Teléfono. That one for me was really, really special because that was one of those like I made it moments. To have like two of the top artists at that time, and both of them being from Puerto Rico, like I was still going to school, so to see everybody at school know that I did a song for like Wisin y Yandel and Héctor El Father for me was special. Calladita to me is also a special one because like it's the first time that me coming and exposing these ideas, creative ideas that I wanted to accomplish, and having an artist give me the blessing and saying, okay, I'll go with you on this one, and having Bad Bunny like have that trust in me and also see what he could like create with that initial vision that I had, I think makes it a lot more special. The first ingredient, I think just the rhythm itself, I think is something that doesn't matter your language, where you're from. You put that in a party or whatever, you want to have a good time, and it just connects with you. Like music it has a different way of just like translating to what you feel in your body and your mind. So I think that's a big component to the success I think it has. And it helps out to merge with different genres. And now you see like a lot of American artists are collaborating with like Latin artists.
Ni un amigo nuevo, ni una haría.
And it just like creates this whole new world. And I think that's like what it has here today, when you can like understand and appreciate other people's like culture and sound, and see where you can merge your sound and create something totally new. So that's the main thing. That's what's created the movement that we have nowadays, and I think it's gonna keep expanding because, you know, as long as we keep making good music, I think the sky's the limit.